Hi, it's Fearless, and welcome back to Zero Escape's first game, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. At the end of the last episode, we were trying to find these components for these machines, and when we all came back an hour later, someone had put one in, and we don't know who it is, and we're going to try find out, but probably won't. But it seems like someone's not quite on our side, so... Right, well, I have no clue who it is, so get going then.
I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well...
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know what's up with you? Or you don't know what's going on?
You don't know?
When I got back, it was already like this.
Someone should have stayed behind, really.
There was no one else here.
Well, yeah, they're not going to hang around.
That means I was the first one back, but...
Well, no, so. But the person that put it there must have known where it was, and then they could have gone straight to where it was and put it back there, like within the first 5-10 minutes. Obviously, no one else is going to be back there at that point. So then they can easily run off again and arrive like 5th or 6th or something.
The missing parts were already back in the red.
What? Let me see. You're right. It's in there. What about the other two?
They're the same.
Let me take a look.
To be fair, they might not have even needed to go off and look in their rooms and get them from there. If they've got like baggy enough clothing, they could have been hiding them on them the whole time, couldn't they?
It's just as you said. Alright, I just want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Except the person that did it.
Correct.
Ooh, your coat's big, let's not trust you.
None.
Huh. Wait a minute. Where's Snake?
Well, there's a lot of doors and he's blind. So he really could be in any of them right now.
Does that mean that he found them?
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it, but nothing to suggest he didn't either.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
Well, whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
Maybe he's lost.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
I'm with you. But I'm sure if he's been blind a really long time, he'd eventually figure out how to do it. But this is also a place he's never been to before, so it should still be difficult for him.
No! That's impossible!
Well, you took your time to stand up for him.
Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see. So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible!
Then where do you suppose he is?
I'm gonna go look for him!
Someone should go with her, because she might get lost too.
Hey, hold on, Clover. Wait! Well, that didn't work. Damn it. What should we do now?
We can either wait, go find them, or go through a door. Yeah, as we looked last time, we have 3 options, and I just said 3 options. I don't know. I'd have imagined it would be like the other time where we split into different groups, but we're not even on the next part yet, so...
Well, the red is working now.
And you fancy going through another door here? Because I don't...
No! We're not leaving 2 people behind! We should go look for them!
Oh, man. This ain't good.
Oh, yes, what an excellent idea. We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some piece of electronic junk. Now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots.
Yeah, let's do it. No.
Then remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time. We've only 5 hours left.
And we could have just wasted most of the hour, because if they did what I said and they went back there, like, straight away, then we just wasted most of the hour when they were already there. Ooh, it's a good trick.
Let's split up.
All right, I'll take this direction.
You seem happy all of a sudden.
Then I shall look that way.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to go yet.
I'll be over here.
Yeah, you seem to go in
See
different
you all
directions.
later.
Bye.
All right, we should go too.
Yes, let's go! But where should we start?
One of the ways.
Let's see.
Okay. Do we go the casino, first class cabin, hallway with all the rooms, back to the large hospital room? Okay, well, we were just in the hospital room and we know they weren't there. So I think if we went there, we'd just be waiting. Hallway with all the rooms was where we just went when we were trying to find the pieces, so he could be lost there, that would make sense. I think he'd be travelling quite a way back if he were to go to the casino or the first class cabin. And with it being stairs, he'd know if he went to a different floor. So let's do hallway with all the rooms.
We should go check out that hallway with all the rooms.
Okay, let's go, Jumpy.
Boing, boing, boing.
Oh, it's Ace.
Hey, Snake! Where are you? Answer me if you're there!
What should he do? Run to Ace. Let Ace handle it. Well, I think it's maybe a bit stupid being like, well, I'm going to leave him to it because someone's already here, because someone went to all the different directions. So we can't just be like, well, someone's doing, we're going to do nothing. Running to him sounds, I feel like we're going to like run and hug him, which is really freaking me out. Obviously Snake there, you'd think that he'd answer, but there are a lot of doors and I think we should probably help him, to be fair.
Let's go.
Let's run to it.
Ah, hello there.
Oh, you're suddenly calm.
Snake is... well, that's obvious, isn't it?
Is he slithering around?
I
Yeah,
assume
okay.
you haven't found him yet?
It's the first place we've looked, so you'd be right.
Yeah, doesn't seem like you're having any luck either.
I really wonder where he could have gone.
Well, wherever he's disappeared to, we must find him as quickly as we can. For Clover's sake.
Right.
Where's she pushing?
By the way, do you think Clover and Snake are really siblings?
Why would you say that?
Why? Well, it's obvious, isn't it?
They don't look alike?
They don't look alike at all.
Well, it's still possible siblings aren't looking alike, and I don't know, they could be step siblings, but you know, being together long enough, you still think of them as a sibling, don't you? So maybe that sort of thing. Maybe they're just like the best of friends and they think of themselves as siblings. Yeah. Weird.
Yes, you know, now that you mention it, they don't.
You hadn't thought of that before? You blind too?
Still, there are a great many siblings who do not look like one another. It certainly isn't rare. At any rate, we really must find Snake as soon as possible. The clock is ticking. We really can't afford to waste any time. Very well. Let's get back to the search, shall we? You can leave this area to me.
Oh, fine, you don't even want my help. I should have just left you before.
All right. Let's go, Jumpy.
So I'm gonna do that every time, and I'm gonna really annoy myself.
Something about that was... Nah, I'll think on it later.
No, think about it now. I'm curious. It was weird, wasn't it?
Like Ace said, finding Snake is our top priority.
Search the floors, the vents, the pipe, and wherever else snakes go.
Alright, where should we go next?
Which I just told you, but alright. Okay. Well, we were last at the casino. The cabin was before that, so we might as well work our way back and go to the casino.
Let's go take a look around the casino.
While we're there, spend some monies.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
That's a bit weird.
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
In that position? I don't think you do it while you're hugging his lip and looking over your shoulder or weird
I'm
like.
just not seeing it.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
No, I think I should stare at you more intently because then you'll get annoyed
I
with me.
don't think that's the problem.
Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
So do we listen to what she has to say or refuse and leave? Well, to be fair, we can listen to what she has to say and then still refuse it and leave. We don't have to accept it just because we've heard it. And now she's smiling and that's a bit weird. But I'm curious what she has to say, so...
What is it?
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it. Why don't we team up?
I knew you'd say that. But, the thing is, that could easily be something like what a bad guy would say. Because if we're going, yeah, we're going to team up here, that's like us going, yeah, we trust you. And now the bad guy is like, ha ha ha, I have people on my side, they're going to defend me even when it looks like I'm suspicious. Mwahahaha. So, I want to trust you even less because of it.
Team up?
Yeah. What? You need me to explain it to you? I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door?
No. Let's not. What door would we even get through? It's 8 and 6. So we fine. I don't even remember anymore. Well, 8 and 6. Okay, well then we'd get to... How would we get to a door? Those numbers I don't know.
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8. Our digital root would be 1.
And that's obviously none of those numbers.
But there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only doors there are 3, 7, and 8.
We need someone else. No, because then if we had Snake, which is 2, we get to 21, which takes us to 3. So if we team up, we'll go find Snake and off we'll go, la-da-da. But... I don't really like him anyway, I don't want to team with him.
Then we add another person.
Huh?
Who?
What? Isn't that easy? 7.
Oh, If we add 7, 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 equals 26. The digital root of 26, 2 plus 6 equals 8. Wait a minute. What about the other 4? Ace, Snake, Santa, and Clover.
Well, why don't you add them up?
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10.
So then we can't do that. But if we were to take 2 and make the 3, then they can have the 7. So then they get to 15, which is 6. And they still can't get anywhere with that. So no, we don't want to team with you.
And 1 plus 0 equals 1. The digital root for those 4 would be 1.
Totally screwing him over if we did that.
That's right.
And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right?
Unless there's a door elsewhere that she's found, but I don't think so, because there's only 3
Of
options.
course I know that.
No! Are you saying you'd leave them behind?
Ooh,
Of
she
course
is.
not. What kind of woman do you think I am?
Well, what other option is there?
Once we get off the ship, we could come back and rescue them, couldn't we?
Oh yeah, because they wouldn't have drowned by then.
Then we wouldn't really be leaving them behind.
I think they'd still think of it as leaving them behind.
Don't try to lie to us.
Yeah, I also don't think she'd care enough to come back from.
I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Really? Why do you think that?
Because she looks like she only cares about herself.
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left. Even if we manage to escape, there's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Well, you never know until you try.
No, you're not thinking this through. Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off the ship. The 4 of us couldn't open door 9. It is hidden, but an exit can be found.
The door that carries a 9, but if we can't make 9, I get out anyway.
Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Yeah, that's right. The digital root for the 4 of us would be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make 9.
That's right. Unless we bring Ace too, we'll be stuck.
But then we'd have the 9 for that, but there isn't a 9 there. There's only the 3, 7, and 8. So unless he was able to get through a different door, then me up with him and taken then, but we can't do that because he won't be able to get through another door.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yep, I'm failed.
Unfortunate. That's all you have to say?
Well, let's try and find another way, okay? A way to get out of here with all 8 of us.
That's impossible. Are you being serious? And you do know that only 5 people, at most, can go through one of the numbered doors, right? The number 9 isn't going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
Huh.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. No. Wait just a second. You're skipping over a really big detail. Is that really okay? That means 3 people will die in the end. Are you okay with that? That's just...
Do you think I could have a moment alone? There are some things I need to think about.
Suspicious.
That didn't turn out to be a very pleasant conversation.
No. Not always that fun thinking about letting people die or killing them. You know, she only thought of herself.
Well, regardless, let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay?
Yes, you're right. We can think about those other things later.
Yeah. Alright, where should we go next?
Well, next option's obviously first class
Let's go
cabin.
take a look at the first class cabin. It's really close.
I think she needs some comforting, to be fair.
Are you alright? Look, I know you're really worried, but...
Alone. Alone.
Hmm?
Alone. I said leave me alone!
No, you didn't. You kept saying loan. I'm not going to loan you any money.
You're so annoying! Just go away and leave me alone! Just looking at you guys is pissing me off!
Well, then close your eyes and put yourself in your brother's shoes. Maybe then you'll find him and you won't have to look at us.
Go away, okay? Just go somewhere else! Stop bothering me!
Okay, look, so take it back. We can let Clover die.
Why are you still here? Did you hear me?
No, did I forget to tell you? I'm dead.
Huh? Fine, forget it. If you aren't gonna leave, then I'll just...
Alright, let's go, June.
Yeah.
We really need to find Snake, for Clover's sake.
I keep saying this for Clover's sake, but I think Snake probably wants to be found too, you know? Well, unless he's a suspicious one, then we probably shouldn't even do it together.
So, where do you think we should go next?
Well, only one option, isn't there? Let's go back. And since we all left, he's probably now there waiting for us, isn't he?
Let's head back to the large hospital room.
Alright, that's probably the best idea.
Hey, wait, that's... Santa?
No pointless walking away, we might as well talk to him because there's nowhere else to go.
What are you doing?
What? You can't tell? I'm checking out the red.
Why? Is there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red. Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
Well, I do wonder. But, you know, I don't have anything with me that'll check fingerprints.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious too, but...
Who do you think did it?
Someone suspicious.
I don't know.
I can't even guess which one right now.
Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for us?
Okay. So, how I see it. It's really weird that Snake isn't here, but it doesn't mean that he came and went. I don't like Lotus and don't particularly trust her, but I kind of don't feel like she has the intelligence for all of this. But I could be really wrong. Well, zero's the obvious option since they're actually the one that brought us here anyway, so looks like it could be zero, or if there's someone in on it with us, then that person could be working with zero and did it. Someone other than the 8 of them. I don't feel like there'd be anyone else. So I'm gonna say zero.
I think it was probably Zero.
Why?
Isn't that obvious? He's the guy who set this whole thing up.
You don't think that should mean the opposite? Seems to me like that means he didn't do it.
Actually, that's a good point, because he wants us to say and he wants us to die, but if that person had them the whole time, we wouldn't have been able to get through anyway. And just leaving us all here to drown isn't the most fun of things. We might all just want to explode later too. That, like I did, that's obviously a really fun thing to watch. Very enjoyable, I imagine. Yeah, I don't know. But someone did it.
I mean, who do you think took that stuff out in the first place?
Zero.
Probably Zero.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but we were with Snake the whole time. So getting us to go here and then be like, oh, we can't do anything, go search for him separately. And then, yoink, stealing Snake, I don't know why. But let's just take the random blind guy that probably can't do anything about it. And, oh look, now we'll put them back and everyone's like, oh, where's Snake? And we've just totally affected which doors we can go through because we don't have enough queue. My logic.
And why the hell would he put him back in after he'd taken them out himself?
Santa's ignoring me.
It just doesn't make sense. Why do all that work?
Well, it wasn't too difficult to repair.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So, what happened then? Who put that stuff back in the Reds?
So, in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red.
And now it's not being really suspicious about it. Oh, but who? They like, I'm pretty sure we didn't do it. I can't guarantee, but I'm pretty sure. I don't think June would have done it. I think she'd have been kind of mean to bring us here, so I don't think so. Santa questioning it now could be like, well, that obviously wasn't me because I don't know what happened, but maybe you're just doing it because you did do it. I said the snakes disappeared, so maybe he did it. Unless he's wanting to team up with everyone and leave everyone behind and guarantee some death. I don't know. Like I said, I don't like Lotus, but I don't really trust Ace either. I don't. I'm just kind of bothers me, but he's probably a decent guy, unless he had something to do with it, and then he had his memory wiped, which is why I can't remember anything. And we'll probably find out towards the end that he did have something to do with it, and oh no, 4 of us are dead. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna say I trust me the most. I want to trust Santa. What about the extenders? Well, I think there's
Bingo! We have a winner.
But if that's true, then the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it.
Yeah.
But why?
Well, yeah, that's just it. The only thing I can think of is that they had something to do with it and they knew where they were and the secretly did it. Unless they sort of thought if people knew they'd found them, they'd be like suspecting them of doing the whole thing anyway, because they're like, well, how did you manage to find them? Well, because we went searching for them, obviously.
No idea. Maybe if they can clean on that, it means we'd find out something else. Something bad.
We're not gonna come clean now, are they?
Something bad?
Dunno. But whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding. Of course, it could have something to do with Snake's disappearance.
You think maybe they did something to Snake?
Yeah. Look, if you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose. You gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
But who would he trust the most? Because I think he'd probably trust June the most since they're friends. But they also haven't seen each other in a while. But then, would he perhaps trust someone like older, more experienced? Maybe he trusts Ace? No, I don't think he trusts Summer.
And that's that, I guess.
Yeah. So we still know nothing. Yeah, make yourself look suspicious. Good plan. Where would they go next? Well, I've been everywhere now, haven't I? So, I guess I'm done.
Snake hasn't been anywhere we've searched.
But where else is there to go, though? Unless they found a key and snuck off somewhere, but you think we'd have seen a door open a little less awkward again. But I don't know. Snake, where are you? No, didn't
We
work.
can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is, it's not here.
Did you look under all the beds?
We need to get moving.
We don't got a choice. Lotus is right.
Yeah, but where is he?
We're not gonna find Snake.
Yeah, but where is he? Like, where did he go? How did he go somewhere? Where is he?
There's a problem, though. We've got to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
We may need to.
Yes, I have a proposal.
Oh dear, is it the same one you said it was? Because you wanted him.
Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
Oh. Oh. You? What I'd pick. To be fair, we're leaving Snake behind, so he's probably the sacrifice. So we're sacrificing 2 people. Ooh, she's really ruthless.
Sacrifice?
Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but yes.
Yeah, that's exactly the word you meant. There's no
You've
other
all
way to
figured
put
it
it.
out by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors. If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left behind. If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind. But if we split into 2 groups of 3 and leave 1 person out, then only 1 person will be left behind.
I don't like any of these options. I don't want to leave anyone. And I don't like the idea of leaving Snake either. Leaving behind 3 people with 2 teams. Not sure. She was right. Well, I guess kind of like the best thing to do would be to leave 1 person, because then we have a better chance of getting through a 9 door, and we're only like losing 1 now instead of 3 people. But I don't like that.
Wait a
plan.
minute. 2 people get left behind if we split into 5 and 2. And 1 person is left behind if we split into 3, 3, and 1. I got that part. You can't go through the numbered doors with any less than 3 people.
Okay, well, we don't know where Snake is, so if we leave 1 person and Snake comes back, then there's 2 people, but we still can't get through a door. At least if there's 2 people or 3 people, and then Snake comes, you can still get through a door. So you kind of need to leave behind the amount of people and like their numbers add up with Snakes to be able to get through a door. That's what you need to do, because then when Snake comes back, you can still get through the door with those people. You're just going to hang around for a little bit.
But if we split into 4 and 3, then why do 3 people have to be left behind?
The numbers wouldn't add up.
Just run the numbers. Let's say we go through door 7 with 1, 4, 5, 6. Who's left over?
Hmm. 3, 7,
That
and
would be
8.
3, 7, 8.
Which means 9
What's
and you
the
can't
digital
get
root for
through.
that?
3 plus 7 plus 8 is 18, so add 1 and 8, 9.
Exactly. But door 9 isn't here, right? That means 3, 7, 8 won't be going anywhere.
Yeah, but she's not going to do that plan, because it leaves her behind.
That was just an example, of course. There are a lot of different combinations, but the result will always be the same. It doesn't matter which 4 it is. The 3 that are left over can't go through any of the doors. Go ahead and calculate it if you have the time. You'll see.
I can probably make time, but there's a lot of options and I really can't be bothered with it. So we'll just have to leave it with what she said.
Anyway, that's how it is. Now, if we can get back to my proposal. We only have to sacrifice one person if we split into 3, 3, and 1.
Then you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind.
Yes, we do. Given our circumstances, it's logically and morally the best solution.
No. I still think you should leave either 2 or 3, because then when Snake comes, you can still get through a door.
If the other 6 are to survive, then one person has to sacrifice themselves.
No, that's too cruel.
What's so cruel about it?
To just sacrifice someone like that?
Then what's your plan? Maybe we should sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1.
That's not what I meant. We shouldn't sacrifice anyone.
To be fair, we haven't found Snake, so is Clover going to want to come with us? We might have to leave Snake and Clover.
I told you, that's impossible. Wake up.
No, it's bedtime. Look at all these beds.
Whoa,
Sleepy.
whoa, calm down, you two.
Actually really annoying me that they keep putting the number 2. Why can't you put 2? Right.
Look, what Lotus is trying to say is, you should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
No one's happy in this situation.
Exactly. That's how democracy works. And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote. What do you think?
No, that's terrible.
And even if you then figured out another plan after you'd voted, you'd be there knowing the whole time that no one wanted you then. You were going to die anyway.
I'm not asking you. Shut up. What about you, Santa?
Me? Well, I agree, I guess.
All right, that's 1 vote for. Counting mine, that's 2. 7.
I can't say I agree with you, but we don't exactly have a choice. If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Huh, glad to see you get it. If I can get one more vote, then it's decided. What about you, Clover? Hey, Clover. Your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors.
How? The only way he'd be behind one of those doors is if he opened one, put the guts in the red. And then the door closed and look, he's on the other side. How can she
We've
say
searched
that to
everywhere,
her?
but we didn't find him. Doesn't that mean he has to have gone through one of them somehow? Let's go look
We'll
for
listen
him
to her.
together, okay?
Oh, she's so
If we
manipulative. I really don't
sacrifice
like her.
one person, then we can go look for him.
Someone kill her.
You
I don't like her.
agree with me? Right?
What the heck's wrong with her? No!
Okay.
No! Oh, she's awful.
The motion carries.
Oh god, I'm just... Oh. Like, everyone can see what she just did, right?
Now, let's start a vote to...
That won't be necessary. I will stay. That should solve our problem, yes?
Ace, what are you saying? No, you can't do that. That won't solve anything.
June, I'm afraid you may have misunderstood me. I said I would stay, but I never said I would sacrifice myself.
Huh?
I trust you, each and every one of you. I believe you'll come back for me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's optimistic, and then there's just nuts. Those doors only go one way. You go in, you don't come out. If we go through them...
You won't be able to return, correct?
Yeah.
True, but that will not be the case once you've escaped from the ship.
What?
Please, I beg you. Once you've escaped, come back and rescue me.
He's waiting. Or maybe that just makes him suspicious because he knows another way out. He's going to be like, well, I'm going to stay, they're all going to worry about me, but I've just now gone off that way and I'm now having a nice cup of tea at a cafe. I
Ideally,
don't know.
within the time limit Zero has given us.
No, that's ridiculous. There's no way we could get back in time. We've only got 5 hours left. We don't even know where the hell we are. How on earth are we gonna find someone to come and rescue you?
Then, perhaps you would prefer to stay instead of me?
No, I would not prefer to. No, no. The answer is still no. So, no. And no. And that'll be where I'm going to end this episode. Yeah, well, yeah. I don't even know what to say. Well, you know, put simpler, I'm not trusting a few of these people. I'm not staying behind, and well, yeah. Well, it's best we're getting out of this one. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Right? Bye.